We live yet? Hopefully we're live. I don't know. Is anybody in here? Really can't see. Ooh, she's a nippy one today. Well, if you haven't watched part 1 and 2 yet, go back onto the YouTube live mini channel, MiniTrucker88, and go watch video 1 and 2. They were live, and I also uploaded them on my regular channel. But we'll have a couple more steps here for these doors. I went ahead yesterday and showed you guys the first coat, sanding it down, and after I got off the live, I went and did another coat, let it dry, scuffed it up, and then this morning I went and I did coat number 3, which built it up really good. So I'm pretty happy with the 3 coats. And what we're going to do now is just kind of sand those down and show you exactly how solid everything is and how well everything blends in together. I'll bring you guys over. I just started kind of sanding this third layer, and I was like, hey, wait a minute, why don't I go live for this? So, what's up, D? What's up, my man? I was just talking to you about the lithiums, but you caught me just as I was coming down. We're going to be kind of hand sanding the 3rd layer, getting it ready for some of the Bondo and Rondo. So here's our 3rd layer now. As you can see, super strong all the way into there. So I'm gonna set you guys up, hopefully get some people in here. I'll be looking, get some comments going. If you guys got questions, let me know. I'm not a good singer, so don't expect me to sing. Let me find, here we go. What I'm gonna do is, I just have some 60 grit. It was one of the things off from this, you know what I mean? So we're just gonna sit here and sand for a minute. Hopefully we get some people in here. This is layer number 3. I'll bring you guys over here in a minute. I'm just kind of doing it by hand right now. After the first couple lives, yesterday, after I ended, I went and put layer number. Welcome, I just started. Figured, everybody, what time is it? Almost 8. It's past 8. Yeah. Okay, the digital part of my watch says 8:04, but the little hands say it's 7:30. I'm just gonna do some quick hand sanding here and bring you guys over, show you how everything is coming along. I think it's great. I think it's great. You guys will probably understand why I like it, but it turned out real well. It's going to cover real well. It's going to look good. And like I said, the client is going to be getting them color matched. So I'll bring you guys over here if you want, but I have no place to set you. I hope you guys enjoyed, what's today, Monday? Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the Super Bowl yesterday. Hope it was all safe if you bet. I hope you bet the right team. If not, sorry about your luck. Do me a favor. While you're in here, hit that share button. Hit that subscribe button. Oh yeah, this is coming out real good. This is nice and strong. This is the third layer. So I'm pretty happy with these 3 layers because after I put down that base layer from video 1 live, if you haven't seen that yet, go check it out. It was pretty good. I showed you before we even started what the problems were, what my fuck ups were, all that stuff. Yeah. I made some mistakes and we're rectifying them together. For all you diehards who have been here since the beginning, I appreciate you. Obviously, we must have got some, yo, I'm here, brother, that's right. Just listen it. That's all right. That's all you need to do is just listen to these. I could tell you guys a dirty story you guys really want about a white horse that fell in the mud. You know what I mean? Hey, we got 9 people here. My name's Blaine. This is MiniTrucker88. Blaine Hastings on Facebook. What we're doing here is repairing some fiberglass car audio door panels. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. We're going to be doing some more things. I'll bring you guys over and show you what I'm doing. These were the set of panels. We went and we had some issues right around here where it started peeling back. Video 1 and 2 you can go check out on my YouTube and see what we did. And right now this is the 3rd layer. Alright, so I'm going to take this right now and just start hand sanding it like I did right here. I'm going to show you guys the transition. Look at that. You can't even tell it was cracked. The Raptor liner, it was cracked. So we put 3 layers on, getting that nice contour. You know, we still have right here. We'll get right here into this groove. A lot of that right there is just some dust that will blow out. Hit that like button, people. And as you can see, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to start sanding this down just by hand because we're almost to the point to where we can mix up some filler. And what the filler is going to do for us is just pretty much smooth everything out, and we can sand it and fade it in so it looks kind of natural. Granted, there's really nothing natural about these. They're custom doors, you know what I mean? So this right here, I'm gonna hit this stuff right now. All right, I just got some 80 grit. I'm just gonna kind of smooth it along. I don't want to take off a whole bunch because, like I said, this is my 3rd layer, and my 1st layer was just good enough to fill everything in and make sure that it adhered. So now comes more of the prepping the final surfaces, getting it all smooth and good. I used the mat, but I took my scissors and I cut it up pretty fine. But the 2nd layer, I just tore apart our mat like this. I just tore apart our mat, and like anything, the more crisscrosses, the more you add, the stronger theoretically it gets, you know. And I made a hot batch, which means I didn't go to specs. with the hardener. I added quite a bit more. I like to think that I've done enough of these to where I can almost, I know you guys will probably roast me for this, but I have a good idea of the ratio. I'm not one to usually mix a lot, because what'll end up happening is if you mix a lot and you make it real hot mix, like I've been talking about, you're going to go through a lot of material, and material equals cost. I get the gallon of resin, fiberglass resin, for around $80 a gallon. I'll bring you guys over here in a second, show you the progress. This is, even though we have our 80 grit, trust me, you still got to take the time to do this. And I don't want to use any other method because I don't want to take out like a whole bunch. You see how I'm just kind of just sanding it? I'll get all this, get this down. And I'll end up taking some of my favorite stuff right here, and we'll clean off the surface area, and that'll help when we do our little bit of filling in. And like I've said before, when you fill in, especially with a rondo, it's kind of liquidy, and if my memory serves me right, liquid is pretty much self-leveling. What's up? We got 15 people in here. I love that shit. Let's fucking go. You guys, if you haven't, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button for me. Alright? We're repairing some fiberglass audio doors here. And I'm bringing you guys along. It's been a step-by-step. You guys did miss one step, which was layer number 2. Alright? It was nothing. I was out in the old thinking cube and did it out there. You guys didn't miss much except me putting on fiberglass. Kind of brain dead. Oh yeah, this is coming out real good. This is what we want right here. I'll bring you guys in and show you. Figured I'd go on a little bit later. You know, people just kind of getting settled in, or you're on your way home from work on a bus, train, I don't know, whatever. This one you think the sanding's done, this one you think it's done, you still have a lot more to do. Remember that. Some of this I'm just going to kind of set up like this. I know you guys can't see, and that sucks. This is what I'm talking about. I need some better equipment that I can like set up here. Get me a tripod or something. You know. Oh yeah. I hope everybody was safe yesterday during the Super Bowl. What did you guys all think about that national anthem? You know what I mean? Boy, times have changed. It almost seems like it was a remix, you know? It was quite the spin that he put on it. Some enjoyed it. I'm sure, you know, his mom did probably. His wife, or nowadays, I guess we could say his partner. Things like that. What I'm doing, there's just like a little round over that I can't really put a lot of pressure on with my finger. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wrap this around it, and kind of it'll give me some pressure. There's no give to this since it's, what I'm going to do, just kind of wrap it right around like this. Show you. See how I kind of just have it like that? Just gonna wrap it around like that. And that's gonna help me. Yeah, let me bring it over here for you. That's gonna help me get right down in this little area right here. I really can't get my fat Jimmy Deans in there because of this plastic. You know I could, but like I said, this right here won't give. So I have plenty of, need I say stroke to get down there. Just kind of, just like that. And what's good about this is I'm going to take it after, and there's a lip right here that we're going to be able to get any kind of excess stuff off fiberglass, just in case it got in there. Which, you know, with the eye you can tell it didn't, but we're still going to look at it. You know, a lot of people can knock on how people do doors, but until you get a panel yourself, a plain panel, and an idea of what you want to do, and you have the test, like the testosterone fortitude to start cutting up your panel, and have the confidence that you're going to be able to do it. Or if you want to spend the thousands of dollars some people pay for custom doors, that's up to you. You know, this is working real well like this. Wait until you guys see. I'll bring you over. I'm just going to kind of push this out towards that tip. You know, these chip brushes aren't that bad. They, you can use them multiple ways. I'm going to get over there to the comments real quick. If you guys have a comment or a question, throw it up. Hit that like button. It helps me out. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't. That helps me out. I'm almost to 1,000 subscribers. I've noticed doing these lives I've gained. I'm going to get rid of that now because now I'm kind of in an open area. I can just go for it. Woo! Blew that right in the old face ski. Alright, I'm going to bring you guys over real quick and just show you what I did. So let me get this little bit before I do so you guys can see. You'll say, oh, I get it now. Okay? Now you got to remember, we're just kind of sanding this down. This is our third layer. And it's pretty good. I'm extremely happy with it. I did take off the back little piece of foam right over here where this was cracked. I did cut that out a little bit just to make sure that it was fine, and sure enough it was fine. So hey, hit that subscribe button. 1,000 subs, we're gonna do something pretty awesome on this channel. I promise you that. I feel like a little hump right here, so I'm just going to kind of focus on it a little bit more. Like I said, 3 layers. It's a lot. This is exactly why I'm not using any tools, because we don't need to take off a lot of material right now. You know, it'll defeat our purpose. We filled everything in. Everything's super solid right now. And it molds in perfect. Like, I'm extremely happy with it. Let me bring you guys over and show you what I've been doing so far. Josh, how many sets of doors have I done? And what was the first set of doors I did? That is a very good question. I have done 17 sets of doors so far. And My first set was back in January, December. Wait, hold on. Yes, January of 2023. And my first set of doors is on a picture of mine. I had 4 PRV 6.5s and 4 of the PRV tweaks. And matter of fact, that was my first personal set. These right here, this was my second personal set that I did. I had 8 6.5s and 2 8-inch per door. And as of now, these ones right here are going to be my third set, which is 2 BTR1 tweeters per door and 3 NeoPro 12s per door. And I couldn't be more grateful to be the first, I'm going to say, civilian to have the NeoPro 12s. So I'm pretty stoked about that. And to make it even better, if you guys tune in, your boy is going to be getting a special sundown package here, I'm going to say by Friday. So we're going to have a big unboxing Friday. I'll probably do that. What I'm probably going to do with that is I won't go live with that. I'm definitely just going to make a video of that. And just for you people watching, if you got to miss, what I did is I went and I downloaded my lives that I did, and I just added them to my videos. You know what I mean? So you guys don't have to go search in my lives. I just uploaded them to my videos. There was starting the set of doors with video 1. We did video 2 yesterday. And this is going to be video 3. This is going to be a 4-parter. We're going to do this, get everything set, mix things up. I'm debating, you know what, I might bring you guys along, just kind of spreading some of that Rondo on, bringing everything together. And that's going to be our final touches of molding and sanding everything together. And then we're just going to bedline the areas that we fixed right here, because the client is going to be getting them color matched. So I'm just going to sand a little bit more. If you guys are here for the first time, I appreciate it. Hit that button. Let me know. Is there some kind of content or videos that you guys would like to see more of? I actually thought about starting selling sports cards and stuff on my Whatnot account. I've been an avid sports card collector for a while, ever since I was in my adolescence. It was inspired by my late Uncle Marty, rest his soul. So I've been thinking about that. I'm really fixated right now on this little high spot, and I'm really not taking too much. There's very, very minimal amount of pressure that I'm putting on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is turning out good, folks. I thank you guys for tuning in, watching me sand. It's all part of it. But like I said, these are going to blend in good. The guy won't have to worry about the separation anymore. it won't be on my conscience anymore. You know, nobody wants to put out a product that fucking sucks. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, there's been some rumblings that people aren't happy with my doors. But we already had that conversation when I did my 5-hour like manic live. Alright. We got 99% of that done right now. Let me bring you in. Show you. Here we go. So, here's our Raptor liner and stuff. Let's just follow it right here. You know, some of these little holes that you see, once we blow those out, a lot of that's just filled in with fiberglass right now, the dust. You know, that'll clean up pretty fucking easy. But let's go right around. Like I said, we'll be able to clean all that out. That right there is just some glass in there. That's nothing, I promise. Look at that. It comes right down, right to this square, filled all in, right to this lip. There's no voids. This right here is just a little run in the Raptor liner. That's nothing, but it's filled right in. I'm gonna hit this with a little bit of sanding right there. We're gonna come right back around. Everything's solid still. And then we get back into here. It's almost the same thing. Running my favorite pointer tool right through here. We'll clean this up in here. And let's get a nice view of how this looks. So let me just wipe some of it down. Okay, I'm gonna press this against it, so listen. Look at that. Nice and smooth. There's no lip. There's nothing. All smooth through there. Cool. So, this is our passenger's door. This right here was our dash line. This stuff right here comes right out. That's just sand. So, let's put this one to the side. I'm going to put you guys back up. Yes, it is. Thank you, Josh. It is. It's a nice transition. It really is. And once we do some filler and some Rondo on it, we won't need a lot, just a nice kind of skim coat of it, because that's all we're gonna really need for it. So let's put this one over here, and let's grab this guy. Now this one, the drivers, had the same issue up on top of the 3.5 and the 1 inch. But this one had a little problem down here, right through here. Let me get out of your light. So this is layer number 3. Right there. Okay? And this is layer number 3. Let's all take a look. Oh, that's hard. That's not tacky or anything. But here's layer number 3. Like I said, we have the means to clean all of this up. I could have taped it off, but like I said, this isn't going to be that big of a deal. Be able to get this off. We can scrape all of this. It's just barely in there. Once again, see how it's all... We have a little drippage right here that I can take my tool and we'll probably just break that up and we'll sand that in. So here's this part. We got to do the same here. Right in there. So, looks, this was foam, I believe. Yes, that was foam from the builder that got some foam on the speakers, unfortunately. I don't think it affected them. I'm not sure how any of that worked out. But what I can tell you is that I am going to, I told you, it never fails. I have 2 drawers that I keep sanding stuff in, and what do you think I did? Opened up the wrong one. Alright. This one isn't a single mom yet, so what I mean by that is it's not that beat up. So let's just start here. Oh, well, you guys just seen it. I'll bring you in after. Just start sanding. The first couple of passes definitely takes a little toll on your finger because it's built up and it's just hard at first. But like I said, I really don't want to use any power tools this deep into it when it comes to sanding, because if we take out too much, then we just got to fill in again. But filling in again isn't always a bad thing, because all that does is it just gives you more. Hey, we got 7 people in here. Hit that thumbs up. If you haven't, hit that subscribe button. A lot more cool things coming. My name's Blaine. We're doing some fiberglass door repair right now. From one of my first sets, set number 2. It boils down to we're just kind of freshening them up a little bit. You know what I mean? Hey, Robert, how are you? Robert, man. Robert. You know how much it means for you guys to be here right now, helping me out, even just throwing a thumbs up, giving me like a minute worth of your view time. Means the world. I want to get, See, I almost went off in a tangent about, this is almost therapeutic for me right now. I don't know if I'm getting the no-show blues. I really don't know what's going on. Just haven't really been in a good mood. You know, I was definitely in a good mood the other day when I got to take out my snow blower and blow fucking snow, man. Oh, just the little things. Yeah. See this little hump right here? We're just gonna tackle it real good. I might actually, I lied to you. I won't bring it in. We're actually bringing it down pretty good. If you're just tuning in, which I doubt you are because there's only 3 in here. If there was 10 or more people, I'd tell you to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Help a boy out. You could use it right now. Help me build up a little bit of my my morale, I guess we could say, man. Fuck, I don't know why I've been down. Just haven't been happy lately. Do you guys go through that? Where you just can't pinpoint exactly why you're just not feeling like 100% upstairs sometimes. It's like nothing's bad has happened. Nobody's done anything to you. But you're just like, what the fuck is going on with me? You know what I mean? Probably not. You guys have any questions? Please feel free. I could sit here and talk all day. This right here is actually being a real good coping mechanism for me right now. Just being down here talking to you guys, whether you listen or not. You know, whether you hate me and you're just tuning in to take screenshots or record certain things, it's alright. I'm alright with that. I've just been putting myself out here in what I believe is a healthy way. It's no secret that I'm fixing my old doors that I did. Alright, I've about had it with this fucking thing. Are you guys just as excited for show season to start as I am? Definitely been in a funk lately, myself for sure. Yeah, man. You think it's like audio depression? 'Cause I'll tell you what, man. Come late spring, summer, late into fall, your boy just like, I don't know. I feel like a different person. So all I did was just cut those in half. You can go get sheets and cut up your own squares. It's probably a hell of a lot fucking cheaper than what I'm doing right now. It's just I know I ran out of squares, so I'm just doing this. Is this anybody's first time being here? If it is, I want to thank you. It means a lot. I'm just going to take my picker and just kind of get in there and see if there's any overlapping fiberglass. And if there is, I'm just going to kind of peel it back a little bit if it can. But usually it'll just snap off. I'll put this in there. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to fold this like this. And this little piece I'm going to put in that groove. And this side and this side is going to get... Here, let me show you. I just did a little bit. But you see how it's just kind of clearing that out. And it's smoothing that right there. I'm going to get in here next. So as all I did was take... Oh, I hooked that on my mouth and that's not good. I just took my tool and I just kind of went in and I just broke off those little pieces right there. And I'll do the same. Hey, you guys like that money print? I was thinking about wrapping something with that. I don't know. You're stressing if you're going to be able to get my build done before shows. Josh, yes you will. Yes you will. And I have all the faith in the world that you're going to get things done. You're a pretty determined, motivated guy. So I'm just going to shove that in there and just kind of back and forth. Now we don't want to go too much because Oh yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Now instead of folding it, I'm just going to take this one side, since I knocked it down, and this side doesn't have any abrasion or abrasiveness against the stock side panel, or the panel that, or the side, look, the top of the panel that's not fiberglass. I'm just going to take this and kind of square that off like this. That's beautiful. Here, let me bring you guys in and show you. You might say, hey, wow, that really worked. I didn't think it would. All right, see? Just gonna knock, see those little half a circles right there? Just gonna knock them down a little bit. Just knock them right down. That's just a little piece of fiberglass that'll move. So let's knock those down. And then I'm gonna come in, sand this, and then I'm gonna grab the chip brush handle, and we're gonna get in here. We're gonna get our little picker tool, lift that up. We have a little bit of overrun resin right here. We want to sand down. We'll get our pick tool right there. We'll get rid of that. Hey, 11 people, what's going on, guys? This is Blaine, MiniTrucker88. Thank you guys for tuning into my live. What I'm doing is we're sanding down a set of fiberglass doors. If you haven't, go in MiniTrucker88, go into my main page, click the subscribe button, hit the like button, and go over to my lives, and you can see part 1 and 2. We're currently doing part 3 right now live. And I want to thank you guys for stopping in for a minute. Where's everybody from? Come on, everybody just type where you're from. Give me a city and a state. Let's go. I'm interested. I'm interested in you guys wanting to watch me. I find that amazing. I find it quite humbling, actually. It's pretty goddamn cool. I'm going to take a second here. Let my finger chill. Where's everybody from? Help me out here. Here we go. Blessings from Puerto Rico Island. How do I say it? Que tiempo hace hoy? Que puñeta corral de donde es un baño? Okay, and if nobody knows, I asked what the temperature was there, and if he knows where the bathroom is. Yo, my Spanish-o on pointo. Fucking Puerto Rico's up in here. That's what I'm saying. Yo, if you're still in here, who is it? I don't have my glasses on. Yes, it's tropical as fuck all year. Man, I know. How's the stereo system scene out there? Do you guys like loud bass, or do you prefer a lot of mid-range and high, like really loud vocals, like stunt wall type? I know over here, I can't call it mainland because, well, I guess I could, right? Over here in the States, but you're part of the state, so how would actually you call it? What would you call yourselves? Oh, yo, I can see now. yo, my boy, help me out. Toledo, Ohio. They're on my head. Yo, my boy helped me out. But I don't want to use him for that because it messes with my eyes. But I kind of need him to see the little font on the screen. We have 8 people in here and I have 8 likes. I love you guys. Let's finish these together, all right? And then after we're done these, we're going to focus. If you guys like this, this is another set somebody did. right here that I've already put a couple layers on that I want to finish for one of my friends who really means a lot to me. And I'm going to finish those up for him. Fix them up, make them look good. And then we're going to be doing mine to where we're going to wrap them together, I think. I'm going to show you how I wrap doors. All right, 9 people, baby. Yo, he killed me with they're on your head. I like that. I like you're paying attention. All right, let's sand for a minute. 9 people, and I have 2 people who told me where they're from. I really want to talk about off-season depression, but I don't want to go off on a rant because it's just not good. I'm taking my little picker tool and I'm getting that big chunk out. You guys remember what it looked like. I'll show you. Shit, I just dropped it, but let me put it back so I can show you guys. This was the chunk right here, and I broke it away, and as you can see, it broke away nice. This isn't lifted right there. That's all gonna get sanded in. Alright, that's all plastic actually that follows. The mesh and Raptor liner went over this, and this right here is the top where that sits. So none of that's seen, and all that's solid. Believe it or not, there's no void in there. So that's what we just did right here, is we broke that piece off. We're gonna sand all this down nice and flush, and you'll see what I mean here in a second. Like I said, it's gonna be kind of a boring live, but if you want to know, they call it Vocedio. Did I pronounce that right? Vocedio? Oh, did I roll the O? Vocedio? Or am I trying too hard? What was I just doing? Oh yeah, right here. I'm gonna get this done and just show you guys. This one I'm gonna wrap around. I'm gonna use this flat edge right here and go right against, so it'll be nice and smooth. And believe it or not, I think that's about the size and width of let me just see. It's perfect. Here we go. And luckily for us, we have a workpiece that we can maneuver around and we can be comfortable. Okay, it's all measured. I'm gonna wrap it nice and tight so it doesn't move on us. There we go, nice and tight. I'm just gonna kind of, oh yeah. That's what we needed. It's all in the details, I guess, right? Isn't that what they say? Now, since this was new, and I had quite a bit of pressure on that wood, and it wasn't going to give any kind of, there was no give to it, it took off quite a bit of material, so it was perfect. Exactly what we wanted to do. I'm just going to fold this over and give it a little bit more strength, and just kind of round that off, just like that. You guys will see here in a second. Did you guys get a notification that I was going live? There was a problem, I guess, yesterday or something. It didn't give a notification that I was live. Now what I'm doing, remember those little half the circles up here on top? I'm just going to take those out right now. Oh yeah. This is coming out really good. I'm really happy with this. I hope the customer is, but anything is better than the way it was. You know what I mean? Here's a good question for you guys to answer in the chat. What do you prefer more? Do you prefer basic wood doors? Or do you prefer someone doing fiberglass doors? We could get into a whole discussion about that. I explained in video 1 how I was a very advocate believer of fiberglass because of the way you can manipulate it. We can get those, remember I was like those curves, those beautiful woman curves. I'm going to put my brush on right here. I want to take quite a bit of material off this top right here. I can see a little bubble with my, not bubble, but it's raised a little bit too much to my liking right here. So I'm just going to fold this over real good. And to lock it in place, just put your thumb there. And I have that nice little area right here. I'm going to press down and see how there's just a little, I can get into this groove. You guys will see in 1 minute, I'll bring you over and show you exactly what I did. Boy, I don't know if I put extra on this, but it just feels like it's heavy right there and it's bothering me. But it isn't. Alright, you guys want to see what we're dealing with now? Let me, I won't wipe it off just yet. I'll show you. Alright, here we go. How smooth this transition is. I'll try to, I know the light isn't the best. I'll just hit that with a little bit of hand, but we got, see what I'm saying? Filled in, no crackies. So we good. We good. Now, I'm going to do this one right here. Alright, let's start sanding that one. Seven people. This is great, man. Thank you, guys. I actually got a little heater down here today. You want to know what I'm missing? I'm missing my sponsor. If you've been with me and you know who I am, everybody in the chat while I'm gone, who do you think I would want to sponsor me? And it's not an audio brand either. I'll be right back. Tune in to MiniTrucker88. Subscribe, like, share. Any guesses? Let me see. No guesses? First person who would have said Diet Coke, I was going to give you a prize. If I came down and I seen Diet Coke from somebody, you were going to get hooked up. Besides Mr. Josh Howe, MiniTrucker88 has some merch. I got t-shirts. I got stickers. Soon I'm going to have like sweatpants and hoodie combos. Oh, you guys probably need to see me take a old swill of Diet Coke. It was so good. So refreshing. And if you've ever seen me at a show chilling, you know I have a Diet Coke in my hand. Alright, we're doing good. We're keeping people in here. We got 11 in here right now. Make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. Help me out. Okay. Like I said, third layer. And now it's time just to kind of flatten everything up. Clean up our edges. And then we're going to do a little body filler. Just kind of make sure it all smooths out. Oh yeah. Woo! The old nicks and crannies of places. A lot of people don't realize how much time it really is to make fucking doors, man. It's not like I have a CNC machine that I can type in the year, make, and model of your door panel, have a machine come down, you know, run X, Y, and Z, and cut out your panel for you. It just doesn't happen that way. Not, well, it does happen that way. It's just I'm not gifted that way. Could I run the machine? Absolutely. Let's I'm gonna focus on this edge. Once I get this edge, I can kind of work up from there. I'm going to kind of go on this side, and you see how that loops like that? I'm going to be able to press it down, and that's going to be my point. I can almost rock it. So every time I rock, like a saw, cut, 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 cut. You know, but for this one, it's going to be sand, 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 sand. So for every stroke out and in, I'm getting pretty much double the sanding. So we're going to do that right now. And it fits perfect in there. It leaves a nice edge. If you're just tuning in, we're fixing fiberglass door panels. Alright, we're going to have to get my favorite little tool because I see a little hard piece that I'm not going to be able to sand, and it's sticking out in that groove. I'm just going to take this and just kind of go snap, and it should snap right off. Yep, did you hear that? Just snip. Perfect. Part of the corner. Boom. Your history. Alright. Want to do a little bit more sanding right here. Right here, I can feel a little bump right there. You know, we're this far, there's no sense of half-assing it. Where have I heard that before? No more half-assing it. I don't know. It's embarrassing. I can't remember. Well, since I'm just sitting here, what about relationships in car audio? I've been fortunate enough to make some great relationships, and unfortunately I've lost a couple great relationships with people. You know, it's hard when you have a couple stubborn people. You know, me being one of them, I'm extremely fucking stubborn. And another stubborn person. Yeah. Look at this. I gravitated right back over here to that high spot. I'm doing pretty good. We had 9 likes. I like that. Oh! People know, prefer. Oh my God. Pepsi is like a swear word in our household. Not a big Pepsi person. It's kind of a running joke. How many of you people watch or are here because of the LibertyBaseShop.com Wednesday night live stream? How many of you people heard of me from there? And if you haven't, I'll leave in the description a link for Liberty Base Shop, where you can get all the car audio you need with the best customer service and the quickest shipping on the East Coast over here. You reach out to Jace Fennell on Facebook, LibertyBaseShop.com, on Google and any other search engine. And you know what? When you guys are there and you guys decide to buy something, at checkout, I have a code you guys can use and save some money. Who doesn't like saving money? Throw a W in that chat if you want that code. Alright, let's bring you guys over and show you what I've been doing. I got one person in here. That's great. Alright, here we go. Let me lift this up for the light. Huh? Not too shabby compared to what it was a couple days ago when they brought it in, huh? That was all peeling up. We got that fixed. So now, we're going to take our cloth. I don't know if I should be smoking around this stuff, but it is what it is. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. Right? While I'm here, I just want to give a couple shout outs to a couple of important people to me. Helped me out the past couple days. Who reached out. They sent something was wrong. Give a huge shout out to my boy Josh Kingsmore at Powerhouse Customs and TCP Paul Mertz. I really appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys being there. So, we're going to wipe off our work area and what we did. Oh, yeah. I'm definitely going to have to make some noise here in a second because I am going to plug in the compressor. And for that, I apologize. You guys are going to have to work and listen to it for a second. It's dumb loud. It's a fucking compressor. Oh. So, once again, if you have earphones, if you're watching on television, now is your time to turn them down because it's going to be loud in about 3, 2, 1. That was the worst. I apologize. Pardon me. Alright, let's throw the cig away. Probably shouldn't fucking be smoking, but it is what it is. I'm gonna turn my genuine heater back on. I feel like, I don't know why, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just not feeling 100. I'm just liking the heat right now, I guess. There's no excuse. So, I'm happy with that one. So all I'm doing is just checking some things. I'm probably just going to come around here on these edges with a little bit of fiberglass and just seal these rings, just this lip, just to make sure everything is sealed. So now we did that. I am going to make a little bit it's time. So right here, we're gonna kind of do the same thing. I'm looking at our area that we're gonna sand, and let me get these right here. Another 4-inch Pittsburgh thing I got at Harbor Freight. What I like to do with these silicone levelers, they're nice and, but yet they got a nice sharp edge on them. I'm just going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut it in half. There's a little hole right there. I'm just going to cut it in half because the area we're doing isn't that big and doesn't require us. What did I do? Oh, there. It really doesn't require us to use a whole 4 inches. Got 8 people in here. How are you guys? My name is Blaine Hastings on Facebook. Well, my name is Blaine Hastings everywhere. But this is MiniTrucker88. Thank you guys for tuning into my live. What I'm doing right now is fixing some panels. I know I probably said that a million times and you guys, why the fuck does he keep saying that? Because I don't know who's in here and who isn't. I can't see. I'm just going to go over. Hey, I'm going to remember to open up the right drawer this time. Boom! I did it, baby. Okay. I went all the way over there when I have one right here. So I'm going to put this one back. I actually just cleaned out my toolbox the other day. I came down looking for an Allen wrench. And it took me like a half fucking hour to find it. I was livid. I'm like, I'm a moron. How the hell is it going to take me a half a goddamn hour to find an Allen wrench? Sure enough, it took me a half an hour to find a damn Allen wrench. Now, brand new body filler. Alright, now listen. This shit stinks just as bad as fiberglass. Alright, we don't need a lot of it. Because we're pretty much just going to skim that area and give something for the bed liner to adhere to. We're going to re-scrape the area. What did I do with my lid? There it is. We're going to re-scrape the area so it does have something to stick to. I know I have a putty knife kind of flop it. That ain't gonna work. I actually could have probably just used that. But I have a smaller one. I just want to do that so I can knead it, roll it, flip it, turn around and reverse it. That was that bad Missy Elliott song. I apologize. I know I have one in here somewheres. I am actually looking in the right spot. I just can't find it. So, what I am probably going to have to do is we're just going to mix the shit out of it, I guess. I'll use 10 likes. I love you guys. Stuart, man, I missed you, brother. We're just kind of getting in to the Jimmy. There we go. Now we're starting to get some people in here. Okay. You see what I did? Probably a dime size. Or you know what? I'm going to say it's a blue M&M size in there. We don't want it too hot, because if it does, then it's going to start coagulating and bunching up, and it won't go on as smooth. All right, I'm just going to start. And like I said, I'll be able just to mix it. We're going to get it all good. And you want to make sure that everything is blue. Kind of flip it around. Basically. There we go. 12 likes. Now I'm liking you people. Hey, if I can get 20 likes, I'm going to give away a sticker pack. If I can get 30 likes, I'll ship you out a t-shirt. And Josh Howe, sir, you already have one coming. Congratulations. See, we get it all nice. You never ever want to use. I'm just going to take this residual stuff off and just kind of get that all in there, because I want this clean. Because if I was to use that, what would happen is that some of it wouldn't be mixed and wouldn't be with the hardener. All right, I'm very happy with that. Okay? I'm going to set that down just for a quick second so I can show you guys a quick before and then an after. All right? So here's our before. I'm just giving that time to heat up real quick. All right, let's tackle this one. I made just enough to do. Anthony, brother, what's up, man? Thank you for coming in. I'm fixing a set of fiberglass doors I did a couple years ago. I'm fixing some cosmetic damage. So the less my fucking name gets thrown out there for being a moron or doing shiesty work or whatever, I just said I'd fix them. So that's what I'm doing. We don't want to have a lot of material. I'm just going to pretty much start with a little bit and feather it in. I'm going to go to our edge and just kind of get a base going. Right there where our door is. And then I'm just going to very lightly add some, pull some, add some, pull some. Okay? Oh yeah. There we go. You guys just bear with me for a second while I get this done. And I'll be with you in a second to show you our progress. I had somebody ask me today about lithium and weather. Talk about a conversation to be had, you know what I mean? What are your guys' thoughts with lithium. See, this is the part where I'm super anal because I just am. You want to know what I'm going to do? Now it's finger time. I'm just going to get wrap right around there so I know that I can fill everything in. Thank you guys for coming and watching and listening. If you can pick up maybe one trick, or if something I'm doing is helping you at something you're doing and you're at a standstill, that makes me happy. I just want to put this out there. I'm not claiming to be the best, but I'll tell you what, I know I'm not the worst, and I'm pretty confident in my work. Oh yeah, this is good. This is what's we're gonna sand this down, and it's gonna look lovely. Shout out to all my TCP fam. If you guys are watching, I appreciate it. What are you up to, Blaine? Who's that? Anthony. Yeah, Anthony. Did I just answer that? Well, I'm just fixing my fuck ups from a couple years ago. I had a customer who had some cosmetic damage on a set of doors I did, and I wanted to make right and fix them, and that's what we're doing right now. Nothing real major. See, I'm being super anal about stuff right now that you're really not even going to see. But you know what? I know it's there. Okay, I can feel that this is starting to harden up. It's almost there. You can tell sometimes it's just starting to get there. We might have to just make up another batch and just steal some of it to finish this, because I might have made it a little too hot. Let me see. Yeah, this is about it right here. I made it a little too hot. I wasted some time, and we would have been alright, I think, if I would have just shut my fucking mouth and worked instead of talking. Okay. Actually, it worked out pretty well. Thank you guys. I got 11 people in here, man. My mind is blown. I can't thank you guys enough, man. Yeah, I already answered. You're a son. Anthony, that means a lot, brother. I really appreciate that. And don't let nobody else tell you anything. You're a real motherfucker. You're one of the guys I definitely want on my side. You know what I'm saying, partner? You've been real since day one. And if y'all don't know Anthony, he's the executioner. Homeboy got what, 369? Is it not 12 FIs? Well, he did. I don't know if he has something different or what's going on. I haven't really been present in the chats the past couple days. I reiterated a little bit when I started today's live that I just been kind of out of touch, you know. I haven't really been coping with myself well. And that's what I mean. Look, see how quick, see how quick that stuff coagulated and hardened? Look, you can almost, so, and that right there, that's a waste. All right. You do that 4 or 5 times, you're looking at a quarter of a pint. You know what I mean? Right there is probably about $6. $6 wasted. Because trust me, I'm from a place to where cash doesn't grow on trees. You know, so, and well, that and neither does materials. This right here, I'm not charging the client. You know, this was a total fuck up on my part from a couple years ago that I got a demo and I was like, yo, I got to fix that just because my name is on it. If you guys were privy to 14 people, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We have more content coming because right after I do these, I'm going to let this stuff set overnight. I'm going to grab TCP Paul's doors and show you what we did there. And we're going to start giving those a good sand, getting ready to do another layer on those for tomorrow. Are you guys enjoying these live streams? Because after they go live and you guys show me love, what I've been doing is just downloading them and then putting them as regular videos on MiniTrucker88 channel. So I appreciate you guys. Look at this. Look at you guys roll in. I love it. Get those likes up there some more. Man, means the world to me. So I'm going to bring you guys over and show you right now what went on. All right. So here. All right. It doesn't have to be really pretty right now because once again, we're pretty much done with the fucking power tools. All right. We don't want any more power tools. We're past that. Now it's all hand stuff. This is the finishing touches stuff. See, got everything blended in together. And I wasn't very sparing on that either. I kind of put a nice little coat. Look, it's already starting. Yeah. So I'm going to do, this is the driver's door. I'm going to do the passenger's door here in a second. Don't let that shadow fool you. All right. This is all flat. That's kind of like an optical illusion with the light, with the reflection of this. See, we kept it nice and clean right along this groove so that plate can fit over. If we were to get any excess fiberglass or any of this in here, when it came time, he wouldn't be able to fit that over. And then guess what? That would be another fuck up. We're done with the fuck ups. All right? This is a fuck up free channel from now on. How do you like that? All right. All right. So we're going to let this one dry. All right. We're going to set that aside. And we're going to come over here and grab the passenger's door. This one is a little bit different. All right. Like I said earlier, we had that stress crack right over here. After 3 layers, I'm going to set it up and give you guys a rundown so you guys can see the transition. All right. Don't worry about this. This right here, this, I know exactly what happened. When I was spraying, my hose went over. So I had to hit this part, dab with a brush of the Raptor liner. We have 15 in here. Hit that like, share, and subscribe, people. There's going to be some more awesome content coming. And these ain't the last doors we're going to be doing. We have a couple sets over here that we're going to be playing with next. So here we go. Look at this transition down. Right through here. Look at that. Beautiful, right? Let's get some of this angle. There, look at that. Almost like nothing was there. I'm going to clean all that right there. And that's what we're going to do right now. Let's show you what I did over here. The same thing. Like I said, don't worry about any of these little hole things. That's all going to get taken care of. That's going to be the last step. But we got all the way up into here with our fiberglass. We had all that sanded down. And like I said, this is our third layer. So, let's mix up another tiny batch. Good night, Stuart. I love you, brother. Thank you so much. D, have a good night, bro. I'll catch you guys later. Thank you guys for sharing, and subscribing. I really appreciate it. Means the world to me. So, I'm just going to use that same one that I used before. Remember that old shitty piece of paper that I had? Just going to take it and just kind of get rid of it. It kind of folds right off. I could have used the other side, but why do that? Let's make things difficult, right? That's what we do. Okay. I'm going to take, come on, you guys remember the number one tool. We're going to clean up our work area because I don't remember if I did this one. So even if I did it, we're going to do it again. You know, is a double cleaning a bad thing? I don't think so. Just going to kind of go over. Just make sure we get all the fiberglass dust, any kind of debris that we had on there. We want that gone. See, we already got some. We don't want any of that because that right there is what's between our material and our surface. Just that right there will get it to where it won't adhere well. And that's what brought us here, was not getting that. All right? Who would have thunk? Where's everybody from? Why don't you guys tell me what city and state you guys are watching from? My name's Blaine Hastings on Facebook. I'm MiniTrucker88 on YouTube. I started off as mini trucks, and during that time in the mini truck, you know, audio, it kind of goes like peanut butter and jelly. You know what I mean? I've been into mini trucks and audio ever since I was probably about 12, 13, 14 years old. It's really hard to remember, but I was an adolescent, and I've always wanted mini trucks. So with mini trucks come car stereos. And while I was looking for that, I came across Sundown Audio. And when you come across Sundown Audio, your hunt for audio pretty much ends. Well, it did for me anyways. You know, there's many other good brands out there. Just gonna take a swill of my Diet Coke here real quick before we make up a batch. And we do the same thing. We have 9 in here. It's been pretty much between 6 and 12. I really appreciate you guys. Super badass. Alright. Let's make up another little batch. I'm just going to take this and just get some of this. Make sure we ain't got no clumps in there. Like I said, it breaks out pretty easy because being the hot batch it was. We don't want to get any kind of chunks or anything. We want it nice and smooth, nice and liquidy, so it somewhat sets itself. Because I'm going to bring you guys back to 3rd grade science class. What is liquid? Come on. For a sticker pack, if somebody can tell me what liquid does when it comes to doing what we're doing, I'll send you a sticker pack. I'll send you a MiniTrucker88 and a noise complaint sticker pack. All right. I'm happy with that. Once again, making meth. Woo-hoo-hoo. You know what? Who's that? Who's that? Production folk. You would almost think like it is kind of a fucking meth lab kind of feeling down here, right? But no, unfortunately, we're not making meth. What we're doing, I'll show you. What we're doing is, my name is Blaine. I'm MiniTrucker88. What we're doing is some fiberglass repairs on car audio doors. People with the speakers and stuff that go, yes, oh shit, speakers. Yes, sir. That's what we do around here. If you haven't, hit that subscribe button. Go check out my channel, MiniTrucker88. 98% of it. There we go. Sub. Thank you, my boy. Where are you from, partner? I'm up here in Southwest New Hampshire. So right now I'm just gonna get some of my body filler. There we go. We got 17 in here. This is awesome. I love you people. Hey, how many of you have hit that subscribe button? That's the question. Because I'll tell you what, there's going to be a plethora of content coming. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. You guys want to stay entertained, you're in the right channel. Because that's what we're going to do. We're going to get shit done. And by golly, we're going to be entertained while doing it. So I remember how much that we had last time. Look, I've done quite a few, so I kind of know just by eyes on what we're going to need. That's a little too much because we ain't got much of an area that we got to. I'm just kind of looking for that top. There we go. I'm happy with that scoop. I don't know if you guys can see. Of course you can't because I just did everything off camera like a fucking lummox. See? Just a nice little glob. Little octopusy. Oh. This is how some of us were born at first. What does that look like? A swimming what? Yeah. You guys know. Where was I headed with that? Anybody got any questions? Any comments? Any hate comments? You know, I just fucking bombard me. We got 20 people in here. You gotta be kidding me. Let's go! Woo! Boy, you guys are in for a treat, man. We're almost done this set. Okay, here we go. I don't have much in there. All right, we're just going to probably a half a peanut. A half an M&M. That's how I'm going to describe that. All right, we don't want it too hot. Hot mix. We don't want it too hot because then we're just going to waste material. Just for the simple fact that we didn't work on it quick enough. And when you waste material, what does that do? Come on. Somebody knows. When you waste material, it costs you money. Money, baby. We all like to save money. We don't like to spend money. Well, unless it's on speakers and so forth. But here we go. Mixing it up really good. All right. What I'm probably going to do is I'm going to finger it again. All right. I think we got some pretty good results with the finger. Yeah. Going back to the finger day. All right, here we go. That's our mix, a nice light blue. Yes. Ever do any subcomp? Yeah, produce. Yes, I have. I've done many. If you go and look on my YouTube channel, scroll down, some videos. Everything's pretty much labeled. Yes, very much so into the competition. Nowadays, it's more about the social aspect and what we call demoing. That's kind of where you just show up to shows with your friends. Now, what I'm doing right here is I'm going in a circular motion. And I'm just pushing this stuff in those grooves. Because I use that 80 grit sandpaper. So I'm just kind of pushing it right in. Get a nice coat on it. Because like I said, we're going to manually sand it down. Produce. Have you ever had a loud car stereo? And if you have, what was it? How many we got in here? We have 18 people. All right. I want each and every one of you guys to tell me where you're from, city and state. And out of everybody who tells me, I'm going to get a hold of you and contact you and send you out a MiniTrucker88 and a noise complaint sticker pack. Just take you 1 second. But you got to be subscribed. Just pushing it right in. See, I can feel this batch. I have a little bit more time to work with. I can feel it. Like I said, I've used this stuff quite a bit, so I'm familiar with it. I'm not saying I'm the best with it, but I'm very familiar somewhat with the mixes on the texture of it and things along that nature. What I'm doing is I'm just wiping the excess off my finger. That's why you see me. I'm kind of like putting a booger under the chair right now. Alright? So I'm going to push this right in and circle it right in. I'm going to bring you guys over here in a second and show you what I've done. Alright, so let me get over here first. Let's get some of this area. Now what I'm doing is I had the 3 layers of fiberglass already on here. And I sanded them down. I put on the first initial coat very, very lightly with some small fiberglass, with fiberglass resin, hardener, and I took some fiberglass mat and I pretty much made some fiberglass rebar, or as some would call it, Bondo glass. Alright, look at this. I think I made just enough this time. I like when a plan works out. I'll get over there to the comments in 1 second. That's if there are any, which I hope there is. You know what? If you guys want to even call me a moron, go ahead. It's a comment. I'm almost looking for any kind of attention. All right? How many we got in here? We got 20 people. I love you guys. Like I said, tell me where you're from, city and state. I'm going to pick out whoever answers that question. Reach out to you and send you a MiniTrucker88 and noise complaint sticker pack. How can you go wrong there? Huh? Who doesn't like stickers? And I'll tell you what, if I could get 25 likes on this video, I'll randomly choose somebody to send out a t-shirt, a noise complaint Team Sundown Audio t-shirt. Alright, you guys want to see what I did over here? Alright, let's do it. I'll show you. Let me wipe my finger off. Did you guys enjoy the Super Bowl? I didn't. It's not that I didn't enjoy it about who won or lost. Just, I don't know. It's such a big commercialized event. Well, it's supposed to be. It's fucking Super Bowl, I guess, right? 13 people in here, 13 likes. Come on, if you haven't, hit that thumbs up real quick. Let me see it hit the 14 and I'll shut up for a minute. If it says 14 likes, I'll shut up for a minute. And that's hard for me to do. Shut up for 1 minute. I will literally time myself and not say a word. Let's go. Come on, hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. Jimmy, yes, I don't know if I answered you. But, yes, I'm going to TDH. All right, let's bring you guys over. I'll show you what I did. All right, nobody wants to tell me where they're from. Everybody's scared. All right. See, we got a little bit right there. Big deal. That'll all sand right in. Bring you guys around here. Like I said, we went up probably about a ½ inch like we wanted to. All the way around and then kind of came down. So, boom. We have this one over here that's starting to dry. Now we're going to let dry. And then we have this one over here that we're going to do the same. Alright. This is part 3. If you stop in for a second and you get to miss what's going on, what I do is tomorrow I'm going to end up saving this live and just adding it to my videos on my regular YouTube. Because who really goes to somebody's YouTube channels, scroll over to hit the live to see when those people have been live? I know it's not a common practice for me, and I'm just assuming it's not a common practice for you either. Alright, you want to know what we should do now? You guys want to see another set of doors? We're going to let that dry for a minute. Let's talk about these. Alright? Let's talk about these. I'm going to show you what they were and what we did to them. These were my buddy's doors. As you can see, I got a couple layers of glass on it already. I put a layer, I sanded everything down. I put a layer of glass on. Sanded down again. And this is that layer. Alright, so this is 2 layers on the outside skin. Now with these doors, like this damage and stuff was there. These doors get beat on. I'm probably going to take some acetone or some rubbing alcohol and a 00 Brillo, and I'll bring this color back, because what's going to end up happening, we're going to raptor these. But this is kind of how, see how everything kind of molded right in. That's just some dust, but everything's fiberglassed in. The person who did this kept the back skin on. So what I did is I cut it out. I took my air reciprocator saw and I cut it out. And behind here, None of this on the back side was fiberglass. None. How many pairs of doors am I doing? Well, Jimmy, I'm fixing those ones. I'm fixing those. That was my second set I ever did back in 123. These are my team captains. Paul, he was ready to throw them away, and I was like, you know what? I can save these. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna save these. I noticed there's a hook here that's broke. I think there's supposed to be one here too. Yes. Oh well. So, excuse me. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save these doors for their own video. I kind of just did some repairs to them, but I'm gonna make these their own video. But these bad boys right here, I will definitely want to bring all you guys along for these. This is 3 12-inch Sundown Neopro V412s per door with 2 BTR1s per door. We're gonna end up doing all of this. See, look at how nice and thick everything is. Everything's layered. Just so those are going to be next after those. Well, like I had said earlier, this is going to be a 4-parter. Part 1 for the customer's doors was showing you the issues, explaining how we were going to rectify those issues, and we started picking away to get rid of all that mix that I made that just wasn't the right stuff. You know, at the time I didn't know. I thought it'd hold up. That's on your boy. But that's what we did. We fixed them. And we're going to stay true to our word, and we're going to try to put out a product that we'd use ourselves. So for this one, I think a swill of the Diet Coke. Maybe tomorrow around the same time. How would you guys like to watch me finish sanding those? Clean them up. We'll tape them off. And we'll give them a nice little spray. And then the customer will be ready to have them color match the way that they were. How many of y'all are just like laying in bed or just sitting there doing whatever it is you're doing, going on the live and just doing the old whoop, whoop. What's this guy doing? How many pairs of doors are you doing? Well, I've done quite a few, but as of right now, just these 3. On video number 1, I suggested I want to do a viewer's doors pretty much for free. Somebody watching. I'd like to do a whole step-by-step live. Like, I'm talking like day by day by day. We could be live for 5 hours. We could be live for 3 hours. We could be live for 11 hours. whatever it's going to take. But I want to do a step-by-step. And the only thing that I ask, if maybe to help cover some materials as far as just the fiberglass, some mat, and that's about it. I'll do everything else. I will cover everything else. We have 22 people in here. Thank you guys. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that thumbs up. So one of you guys can get car audio doors done for almost nothing. How would you like that? Is all you have to do right now. What should you have to do? Any ideas? First of all, you better be a subscriber. That's going to be the first thing. If you're a subscriber, you're set. I'd love to give some stickers away right now. The first person to tell me where they're watching from, actually, yeah, the first person to tell me the city and state that they're watching from, who's a subscriber, I'll reach out to you and send you a sticker pack. And if I can get 20 likes, I said 25 earlier, but if I can get 20 likes, somebody can get a t-shirt, a MiniTrucker88 t-shirt. I might have, do I have one on? Let me see. I might have one on. I don't even know what I have on. Oh, hey! I got on my Diet Toke shirt. I thought I had on a MiniTrucker88 shirt. Uh-oh, message retracted. A Shelby lower. Who's that? Are you guys excited for the show season to start coming? Hey, are you? I know I am. The first major show up here, I don't know. I'm from the Northeast. I'm from Southwest New Hampshire, just above Mass. And our first big show is down in Virginia, presented by Team Deadly Hurts. Pretty excited about that. Are you guys planning on going? Come on. I still don't see a city and state where you're from. Who doesn't want stickers? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Your boy Blaine is going to be checking out here in a few minutes. Just sour. Just sour? Where's my glasses? What's going on? Who's sour? Alright. You guys stick around right here. I'll be right back. have a whole bunch of message retractions. But somebody must be sour. I don't know. We have 21 in here. Who wants that sticker pack? You know what? And it's alright if I'm getting dogged in here or whatever. You know what? I'm past it. Alright. I guess that's probably going to wrap us up. Even though we got 20 in here, man. It's probably going to wrap us up for tonight. I'm thinking tomorrow, what, 6, 7, 8 o'clock maybe, we can go down and we'll finish sanding those. We'll wipe everything down. We'll tape off everything that needs to be taped off. And we will we'll tag them and get them ready for the customer to come up probably Wednesday, Thursday the latest, or any time after that, you know, whatever. It's not like the panels are going anywhere. So that's what's going to end up happening. So until then, MiniTrucker88, Blaine, YouTube,